All right, guys. So for the aging hand, um, for the first step, we are coloring the carpals of all hands blue. Okay, so for the 13 and 18-year-olds, you can clearly see the carpals right here. It's pretty much fully developed. Um, so that's what, so again, these are the carpals right here. And it's colored blue. The newborn right here doesn't quite have carpals yet, okay? And then for the 1-year-old, it's just barely developing right here. So again, the carpals are indicated in blue. For step 2, you're going to color the metacarpals red. So again, for the 13 and 18-year-old, you can clearly see the metacarpals in red. These are all the metacarpals. Okay, and you can see it pretty well in the newborn and the 1-year-old as well. Okay, this right here is also supposed to be a metacarpal, colored red. Okay, so again, those are all metacarpals. And then for step 3, you're gonna color the phalanges dark green. Okay, so these are all the phalanges for the newborn, phalanges. These are the phalanges for the 1-year-old, okay? And then these are the phalanges for the 13-year-old. And then finally the 18-year-old. Okay? And now for step 4, we're going to color the radius purple. So remember, a good way to identify the radius is we know that the radius is always located next to the ulna, but the radius is always, you're always going to see it as being larger than the ulna. Okay, so we have the radius for the newborn, the radius for the 1-year-old, and then we have the radius right here for the 13-year-old and the 18-year-old indicated in purple. Okay, so now for step 5, we're going to color the ulna brown. Okay, so remember the ulna is located right next to the radius. The ulna is smaller than the radius. So for the newborn, the ulna is right here. For the 1-year-old, the ulna is right here. For the 13-year-old, the ulna is right here. And the 18-year-old, we have the ulna right here. So again, the ulna is indicated in brown, and it is smaller than the radius, and it's located right next to the radius. Okay. So for number 6, note the bones missing at birth, shade the areas on the newborn pink. So that's referring to this area right here because the newborn doesn't quite have the carpals developed just yet. So this area right here should be colored pink. Okay. So number 7, observe the spaces between the bones on the 1-year-old. This is the space where the growth plate is found. Shade this area light green. Okay. And then number 8, we have an ossification center or epiphyses is visible on the 13-year-old at the ends of the bone. Okay. These are cartilage plates that will turn to bone. Color these yellow on the 13-year-old. So remember, epiphyses is the end of bone, okay? And the process of incorporating calcium and minerals into cartilage to become bone is known as ossification. And then number 9, by 18 years old, the ossification centers will fuse with the bone, leaving only the epiphyseal line visible. Darken the lines black. Okay. And then number 10, estimate the age of the hand below. Well, we already know that this right here is the hand of a newborn. This right here is the hand of a 1-year-old. Okay. We know that at the bottom, we have the hand of a 13-year-old and an 18-year-old. Okay. Any questions?